Alright, welcome to Let's Play Massive Chalice. Mostly blind. I have played about 90 minutes or so of the game just to kind of see what it's about and see if I actually like it. But from what I saw, I think I'm going to be a big fan of this title. The game reminds me a little bit of XCOM, at least the combat-wise. I heard people describe it as XCOM meets Civilization Revolution, and I can kind of see that. I'm really liking how it's shaping up, so I'm going to start up a new gameplay here, and we're going to see how it goes. I don't really know too many details beyond what I've just experienced, and I'm really excited to jump in and see what this game has to offer. It's currently free on Xbox Live if you're a gold member with games with gold, and if you're into XCOM, if you're into strategy RPG-ish type of games, I would suggest checking it out and seeing if you like it. Hopefully this video can help you make that decision as well if you don't want to download it yet. So let's start a new game up. Oh, what's all this? Hold on. Okay, new game. Heroic bloodline names. Thematic, serious. Choose between thematic, serious, or non-thematic, silly names, and sigils for your heroes, many of which were created by our own community. Or both. I think I'm gonna go with both. I would like to know if you can create your own names and create your own families, but it's looking like you can't really do that. Normal, hard, or brutal? I think we're just gonna go with hard here. Brutal mode also applies 5 corruption strikes to your nation at the start of the game. We're gonna try hard. I'm not too sure what corruption strikes are. I think I know what they are, but we're gonna approach this from a fresh start here, a fresh perspective. I don't know a whole lot about the game, so I just want to learn as I go. Definitely gonna put tutorial on Iron Mode. Iron Mode have a single save the game that can be overwritten. Ooh. We go Iron Mode, Balanced Start. With Balanced Start enabled, your initial group of heroes will be evenly distributed to the 3 core classes instead of being completely random. I like that. You know what? I think for the purposes of this Let's Play, we're gonna go Iron Man. A lot of times I like to save and I like to, prevent really bad mistakes, but this one we're not gonna be able to do that. Something horribly goes wrong, it horribly goes wrong and we're screwed. See how it goes. The Vanguard is a party of 5 heroes that you control in battle. Selecting the house for your starting Vanguard is purely cosmetic. Oh, let's see. Wow, there are many houses. Is there a Stark? Is there a house Stark? Let's go check it out and see. Salvus, that's kind of slightly wolf-like. Oh, this is a wolf right here. Salt, should we house Salt? Alright, this is gonna be our unofficial house Stark right here, house Salt. You conquer or die without fear. Alright, let's see who else we're gonna throw in here. Because one of these houses will be our first bloodline, which you're probably wondering what's the bloodline have to do with anything. We'll get into that. Very interesting stuff. Zamber, oh, this looks like this belongs to like an African clan or something. Pretty sweet looking. To conquer oneself, I like it. We'll choose maybe one more. Deandra, Escuru. Alright, we're not choosing them because her name is too freaking hard to say. Ooh. I really like the art on these. I mean, there's some really Really good sigils. Ooh, Dark No. I like this one. Hydra? Hail Hydra? Alright, Hydra's gonna be in there too. I'm tempted to go one more. We're gonna go random. We're gonna let the random ones come in. And we're gonna go with this.
It's taking too long.
Patience.
Patience? I don't see what patience has to do with this. It should have happened by now.
Life keeps to its own timetable, not ours.
Oh, it doesn't stop us from trying. Good morning.
Your ruler has risen. Rejoice, and let bellow the horns of birth. Immortal protector of the nation, progeny of the great bloodlines, master of strategies, eternal conductor, and forger of matrimony.
We're here to advise you on how to handle ruling and commanding every time.
The horns of battle.
Fine, we'll have to do this later. The Cadence is attacking. Heroes, jump in! The ruler will be with you shortly!
Uh-oh, we got action already.
And off they go.
We'll explain later. We just need you to take command because our citizens, understandably, find it hard to trust a giant talking chalice.
We are not just a giant talking chalice.
But the nation will listen to you because you're of their blood.
Forged from the bloodlines of the great houses.
Oh, and one last thing. Unfortunately, the bloodline ritual that was used to create you also bound you to us. So you can never leave the throne.
But do not despair. You can still command your heroes. Look inward, and you will find that your mind can follow them anywhere.
Oh, really? So, they are the Massive Chalice. I heard them talking.
See heroes yet? Yeah? Great.
Now, take command and search the area. The Cadence is out there somewhere.
I guess I didn't go through this tutorial when I first played, which is gonna be very helpful because I need to learn a lot of things. And I heard them talking, but I thought they were just two people. I didn't know they were actually the Massive Chalice. Funny. Okay, move the camera with right stick to survey the area. Familiar with that? That's pretty XCOM-like. Rotate the camera by pressing left or right on the D-pad. Okay. Makes a lot of sense to me. Oh, you can zoom up or down on the D-pad. Press the right stick in to re-center the camera on your heroes. Press left stick in to zoom in and view information about a hero's skill and equipment. Oh, interesting. Okay, so the thing about this game, from what I gather, is the story takes place over a long period of time. Maybe not long gameplay wise, I don't know, but in the story, you're going through several decades, possibly even centuries of time. So people's ages are really important because they have different phases, they're different ages. Shraydock Salt here of House Stark, she's 22 years old. You see at the bottom of her status screen, it says status, young age, increased dexterity and fertility, decreased intelligence and intuition. So depending on which stage of their age they are in, they have different bonuses and possibly different negatives. And each hero has their traits and personality. This is some of her traits: bear strength, increased strength; child tendency, daughters, increased chance of having daughters; slow, decreased movement range. Her personality. This is a personality which she can pass down traits and personality attributes to her kids, or I guess you can train people in this game too, so she could also pass down to people she's training. But personality traits are Flincher, reduced evasion against melee attacks, and Avenger, increased damage after the death of an ally. So she has some good and bad here. It's good that she's got really good strength. It's good that she has that Avenger personality, but the Flincher thing's a little bad. Her being slow, that's probably pretty bad. And child tendency daughters, that could be good or bad depending on what you're looking for. I think I like characters that have a child tendency because I can have a little more control over what happens, I guess, if they get married. So that's interesting. She has a sibling, Freja Salt. She's 24, so she's also pretty young. She's nearsighted, impressionable, and slow. So those are all pretty bad, it looks like. She has no personality traits. She might be quite a dull person, I don't know. And of course, she has the young age ability. Interesting. So House Stark or House Salt only has 2 people in it, and they are both female. I have to think about, I would consider starting a bloodline with her. See how it goes. Conan Uasal. That's another female. She's bountiful. Increased chance of having children. She's hardy. Increased max HP. That's good. Personally optimistic. True hit chance is probably lower than predicted. That's not good actually. Alert. Increased evasion against ranged attacks. And she's 30, and they categorize that as prime age. So she's basically in her prime. And she only has advantages, which are increased hit points and strength. Okay, you know what? She would actually be pretty good for starting a bloodline as well, looking at these stats she has. Emily Crowley. She's got bare strength, which is good. She's sickly. Not good. But a quick study, which sounds like it's pretty good. Increased XP. Pessimistic. True hit chance is probably higher than predicted. I actually prefer that to optimistic. Insightful, increased intuition, and nervous, decreased accuracy. I like that quick study a lot. I like her bare strength a lot, and I like her insightfulness. So I actually could start a line with her as well. Look at this guy, Phantom Zamber. 37. He's got longevity, longer lifespan, strong-willed, quick study, faint-hearted, cocky, and tranquil. Oh wow, he's got a, I believe a twin. They're the same age, so they could be twins. Interesting. Oh, I really like it. I like the start we have here. Alright, press left stick to move the cursor to the desired location, and press A to move your hero. The hero has 2 action points to spend during their turn. You can press Y to forfeit all remaining action points for a hero. Okay, so that's like an XCOM, you can stop your turn. Moving a hero within the colored inner boundary will use 1 action point and allow the hero to perform an additional action. Okay, moving a hero within the outer dashed line boundary will use both action points and end their turn. Okay, so this is also very XCOM-like. I can basically move... Let me go to someone else. I can move them anywhere inside this border, this orange border, and that'll count as one of my 2 moves. If I move anywhere outside of here, that will count as both of my moves, and I can't do anything else. So if I go here, that's 1 move.
There we are.
First catch of the day.
We can't tell you much about the cadence because not much is known. It's old, first sighted centuries ago. It cares only for